Late night, staring at the ceiling, another melody inside my head. Words are dancing but they're fleeting, like the things we left unsaid. Every note feels like a memory, every chord's a place in time. But no title can describe us, so I just let the echoes rhyme. This is a song without a name, like a love that lost its way. Every lyric's left unfinished, like the words we couldn't say. This is a song without a name, fading out into the blue. Every verse is just a whisper, but they all still lead to you. Pages full of broken verses scattered on my bedroom floor. Every chorus feels so empty, like I've sung this all before. Do we write a new beginning, or let the music fade to black? Are we lost inside the silence, or just scared of turning back? This is a song without a name, like a love that lost its way. Every lyric's left unfinished, like the words we couldn't say. This is a song without a name, fading out into the blue. Every verse is just a whisper, but they all still lead to you. If I find the right words, would you sing them back to me? Or have we lost the melody of what we used to be? This is a song without a name, like a love we can't reclaim. All the notes still try to find you, but they never sound the same. This is a song without a name, drifting out into the night. If you hear it, will you listen, or just let it fade from sight? Or just let it fade into the night. I hear your voice but don't believe it. Every word feels out of place. You say you love me like you mean it, but I see doubt behind your face. Are we tangled in the moment, or just waiting for the fall? Are we real or just pretending? Tell me, do you feel it all? Between the lies and love, we're dancing in the dark, chasing something that was never really beating in your heart. Between the lies and love, we're standing on the edge. Do we jump or do we shatter? Are we real or just a mess? If I'm not the one you needed, then stop whispering my name. Between the lies and love, we're walking through the flames. Tell me, are we lost together, or just playing a cruel game? Between the lies and love, I'm done with all the doubt. If you love me, let me feel it, or I'm walking out. Between the lies and love, between the lies and love. Late at night, I hear the echoes of words we never meant to say. A tangled web of hidden meanings, slipping through the night like rain. I see your shadow in the mirror, but the picture's never clear. Are we lost or just pretending? Tell me what I need to hear. Blurred confessions, whispered lies, fading love in sleepless nights. Do you love me? Do you care? Or am I just a ghost standing there? Every touch a contradiction, fingers trace but never hold. All the moments left unspoken, like a story left untold. I feel you reaching but you're distant, like a dream that fades away. Should I fight or just surrender? Tell me, should I even stand? Blurred confessions, whispered lies, fading love in sleepless nights. Do you love me? Do you care? Or am I just a ghost standing there? I'm tired of chasing faded echoes of a love that feels so hollow. If you're staying, say it louder. If you're leaving, don't wait till tomorrow. Blurred confessions, whispered lies, tired of drowning in your eyes. If you love me, say it now, or let me go and fade into the crowd. No more echoes, no more guessing, no more blurred confessions. Midnight shadows on the ceiling, footsteps echo down the hall. Every whisper leaves me reeling, like a ghost still haunts these walls. I hear your voice, but it's just a memory, fading like a distant star. Are we lost or just pretending? Tell me who we really I can feel it in the silence. Something's shifting in your touch. Words unspoken leave me restless, like we're losing us too much. Every glance is colder now, every kiss just fades away. Are we fighting for a future, or just ghosts of yesterday? I'm falling through the cracks between your love and your regret, slipping like the rain into a past we won't forget. Tell me, do you feel the same, or am I screaming in the dark? I'm falling through the cracks, and I'm barely holding on. Fingertips are tracing echoes of the love we used to be. Now your heart's a locked up mystery, and I've lost the only key. Every moment feels so fragile, like we're standing on thin ice. Do we chase what's left between us, or just leave without a fight? I'm falling through the cracks between your love and your regret, slipping like the rain into a past we won't forget. Tell me, do you feel the same, or am I screaming in the dark? I'm falling through the cracks, and I'm barely holding on. If we're breaking, let me know it. Don't just leave me in the gray. I'd rather hear the truth than wonder if I should go or should I stay. I'm falling through the cracks between the words we never said, drowning in the space where love once burned but now it's dead. Tell me, do you feel the same, or am I screaming in the dark? I'm falling through the cracks, and I'm barely holding on. I'm barely holding on. I'm barely holding on. We started out like fire, burning bright against the night. Hearts were racing, no hesitations. We were fearless, we were right. But now the echoes fill the spaces between the words we used to say. Are we lost or just uncertain? Are we leaving or will we stay? We're halfway to forever, standing on a broken line. One step closer, one step further. Tell me, are you still mine? Are we fighting for each other? We're just running out of time. We're halfway to forever, or halfway to goodbye. Your touch still lingers, but it's colder, like a dream that's slipping fast. All the moments we remember, are they meant to fade to black? I see the questions in your eyes, but you never say a word. Are we it just too late? We're halfway to forever, standing on a broken line. One step closer, one step further. Tell me, are you still mine? Are we fighting for each other, or just running out of time? We're halfway to forever. We're halfway to goodbye. Halfway to forever, or halfway to goodbye. Headlights cutting through the midnight, driving fast but going nowhere. All the memories in the rear view, fading like you were never there. You said love was built to last, but now it's breaking on the line. Are we lost or just pretending? Were we running out of time? Hearts in the rearview mirror, racing but we're standing still. Every mile takes me farther from the love I thought was real. Hearts in the rearview mirror, reflections of a love long gone. Should I turn around and find you, or just keep on moving on? Every song on the radio sounds like words we never said. Every road feels like a memory, leading back to where we left. You said love was meant to fight, but silence took the wheel instead. Are we driving toward a future, or just ghosts inside our heads? Hearts in the rearview mirror, racing but we're standing still. Every mile takes me farther from the love I thought was real. Hearts in the rearview mirror, reflections of a love long gone. Should I turn around and find you, or just keep on moving on? If I stop and take a breath, would you be there waiting still? Or have we crossed too many lines to ever find our way back here? Hearts in the rearview mirror, fading with the morning light. Maybe love was just a detour, meant to end here tonight. Hearts in the rearview mirror, no more waiting, no more doubt. Guess it's time to let go now and take a different route. Guess it's time to let go now and leave the past behind. Tracing circles on the window, watching raindrops race the time. Every heartbeat feels like echoes of a love that's left behind. We drew our names in the sand, promised they would always stay. But the waves keep crashing over, and the lines just fade away. Lines that fade away like whispers in the wind. Were we built to last forever, or just break and start again? Lines that fade away like shadows in the rain. hold you, you keep slipping through the frame. Fingers tracing empty spaces where your hands once used to be. Every picture on the dresser feels like ghosts surrounding me. We were fire, we were golden, but even stars will burn to dust. Are we lost in what we wanted, or just victims of our trust? Lies that fade away like whispers in the wind. Were we built to last forever, or just break and start again? Lines that fade away like shadows in the rain. No matter how I try to hold you, you keep slipping through the frame. If I could turn back time, would we draw them all again? Or would we watch them disappear like a story with no end? Lines that fade away, no footprints left to find. Are we chasing something broken, or just running out of time? Lines that fade away like love we couldn't say. No matter how I try to reach you, you're just lines that fade away. You're just lines that fade away. Fading, fading, gone. We've been running in circles, chasing dreams that slip away, holding on to faded echoes, but we're breaking more each day. Are we lost in hesitation, or just scared of what we'll find? Are we standing at forever, or the end of you and I? Love on the edge of time, caught between the stars and night. Are we falling into something, or just fading out of sight? Love on the edge of time, balancing on borrowed days. Do we fight, or do we let go? Are we meant to walk away? Every touch is like a warning, every kiss a loaded gun. Are we writing our last chapter, or is this where we've begun? Are we holding on to nothing, or too blind to see the signs? Tell me, is this love worth saving, or are we running out of time? Love on the edge of time, caught between the stars and night. Are we falling into something, or just fading out of sight? Love on the edge of time, balancing on borrowed days. Do we fight, or do we let go? Are we meant to walk away? If we're breaking, let it happen. If we're staying, make it true. I can't live inside the question, I need answers straight from you. Love on the edge of time, one last chance to make it right. Do we hold on to each other, or just disappear tonight? Love on the edge of time. Tell me now, or tell me never. Do we fight, or walk away? I saw the way you looked at me, like I was something you could need. But every touch was hesitation, a love caught in between. Are we dancing in the shadows, or just running out of time? Are you holding on to something, or just messing with my mind? Misread signals, broken lines, tangled up in love and lies. One step closer, then you pull away. Tell me, do you want me to stay? Misread signals, flashing red, but I believe the words you said. Now I'm standing in the wreckage, trying to make sense of this mess. You say it's complicated now, that you don't know what you feel, but every word is contradiction, and I don't know what is real. Are we something worth the fighting, or just fading like the night? Are we lost in misdirection, or afraid to make it right? Misread signals, broken lines, tangled up in love and lies. One step closer, then you pull away. Tell me, do you want me to stay? Misread signals, flashing red, but I believe the words you said. Now I'm standing in the wreckage, trying to make sense of this mess. You let me in, you shut me out. You say you're sure, then drown in doubt. I can't keep chasing what's not there, so tell me now, do you even care? Misread signals, broken lines, tangled up in love and lies. One step closer, then you pull away. Tell me, do you want me to stay? Misread signals, flashing red, but I believe the words you said. Now I'm walking from the wreckage, leaving behind what's never been said. Misread signals, I won't read them anymore. I hear the clock ticking louder in the space where we used to talk. Every word left unspoken, every step feels like a loss. We're pretending that we're fine, but the distance tells the truth. Are we fading into silence, or just scared to face the proof? Silent goodbyes, hanging in the air tonight. We're standing side by side, but we've never felt so blind. Silent goodbyes, written in the way you breathe. If we're breaking, say it louder. Don't just whisper, then just leave. Your hands still reach for mine, but they don't hold on the same. We keep pretending we're still burning, but we're flickering the rain. I can feel you turning colder, like a shadow in the light. Are we waiting for the ending, or just running from the fight? Silent goodbyes, hanging in the air tonight. We're standing side by space between. We were fire, now we're fading, like a song with no reprise. Silent goodbyes, hanging in the air tonight. Say you love me, say you need me, or just turn and say goodbye. Or just turn and say goodbye. No more silent goodbyes. I'm standing in the wreckage of words we never said, holding on to all the echoes of a love that's hanging by a thread. You pull me in and push me under, like a wave against the shore. Are we breaking, are we bending, or just something you ignore? I'm stranded in your love, lost between the highs and lows, floating in the space between us, but you're nowhere left to hold. I'm stranded in your love, like a ship against the tide. If you're leaving, don't just linger, either save me or say goodbye. Every touch feels like a question. Are we real or make-believe? I've been searching for the answers, but they're slipping through my sleeve. You pull me in and push me under, like a wave against the shore. Are we breaking, are we bending, or just something you ignore? I'm stranded in your love, lost between the highs and lows, floating in the space between us, but you're nowhere left to hold. I'm stranded in your love, like a ship against the tide. If you're leaving, don't just linger, either save me or say goodbye. Tell me now, am I just dreaming, or was this real all along? If you love me, let me feel it. If you don't, I'll move on. I'm stranded in your love, lost between the highs and lows, floating in the space between us, but you're nowhere left to hold. I'm stranded in your love, like a ship against the tide. If you're leaving, don't just linger, either save me or say goodbye. Either save me or say goodbye. I won't stay here stranded. We built a house of dreams, but the walls are closing in. Every echo, every silence feels like we don't fit within. We're standing here together, but we're miles apart inside. Are we holding on to something or just running out of time? There's a space we can't fill, no matter how hard we try. of something new. We talk in empty circles, saying words we don't believe, like we're painting over cracks, but the truth still cuts too deep. We're standing here together, but we're lost in separate skies. Are we fighting for a reason, or just scared to say goodbye? There's a space we can't fill, no matter how hard we try. Every touch feels so distant, every kiss is just a lie. There's a space we can't fill, and it's breaking us in two. Are we holding on to nothing, or afraid of something new? Tell me, do you see it too? The way we're fading out of view. Are we lost or just pretending? Are we holding on or ending? There's a space we can't fill, no matter how hard we try. Every touch feels so distant, every kiss is just a lie. There's a space we can't fill, and it's breaking us in two. Are we holding on to nothing, or just afraid of something new? Are we holding on, or letting go?
Another night, another echo of all the things we didn't say. We were close but still so distant, letting moments slip away. I hear your voice in the silence, like a song without a tune. Are we lost in all the questions, or just scared to face the truth? The words we left behind still linger in the air, like shadows on the pavement, fading but still there. The words we left behind are cutting through my mind. If we could say them now, would we rewrite time? Every look was filled with meaning, but we never dared to speak. Now the weight of hesitation feels like chains around our feet. I see the way you reach for answers, but your hands are tightened out. Are we searching for redemption, or just scared to let it out? The words we left behind still linger in the air, like shadows on the pavement, fading but still there. The words we left behind are cutting through my mind. If we could say them now, would we rewrite time? If I could turn back all the pages, if I could change the storyline, would I tell you that I need you, or would I still let love pass by?
every page, a love half dead. I tried to write you a goodbye, but the words got lost somehow. Do I hold on to the echoes, or just let them burn down? Unfinished love letters scattered on the floor. Every word I never sent still hurts me to the core. Unfinished love letters written in the past. Do I keep on waiting, or admit we'll never last to last? All the promises we would whisper still hang heavy in the air. I can't tell if we were perfect or just broken beyond repair. I tried to write you a goodbye, but my hands just shake instead. Do I hold on to forever, or accept it's at an end? Unfinished love letters scattered on the floor. Every word I never sent still hurts me to the core. Unfinished love letters written in the past. Do I keep on waiting, or admit we'll never last? I could tear them all to pieces, let the ink just fade away. But every time I try to leave them, something tells me I should stay. Unfinished love letters haunting me tonight, holding on to what we lost, but it doesn't make it right. Unfinished love letters written in my mind. Guess I'll never send them, just like you'll never be mine. Just like you'll never be mine. Never be mine. We've been walking the same old road, tracing footprints in the dust. Every fight, every silence feels like we're losing us. Are we holding on too tightly to something slipping through our hands? Are we lost inside the moment, or too scared to take a stand? Where do we go from here, standing in the great unknown? Are we fighting for each other, or just scared to be alone? Where do we go from here? Is this love or just a fear? If we can't find the answer, tell me, where do we go from here? All our dreams are hanging weightless, like stars that never fall. Are we waiting for a reason, or just scared to risk it all? Are we shadows in the distance, or a fire still burning bright? Do we stay and face the wreckage, or just disappear tonight? Where do we go from here, standing in the great unknown? Are we fighting for each other, or just scared to be alone? Where do we go from here? Is this love or just a fear? If we can't find Are we running out of time? If this love is worth the saving, then just tell me, give a sign. Where do we go?